Today I'd like to talk to you all about our professional duty in early childhood education. We as educators have professional duties to a number of people: our organization, our co-workers, and the parents and families. While these are all important, I am here to discuss our professional duty to the children that we care for. When I was in my first year of kindergarten, I was fortunate enough to have a wonderful teacher who, in my mind, embodied our professional duty to the children in our care. Her name was Mrs. Casey. She deeply cared for each of her students and went above and beyond to make each child feel comfortable and secure within her classroom. She understood our needs and was responsive to those needs in a caring and nurturing manner. When I was in her class, I felt at home and well cared for at all times. Mrs. Casey didn't play favorites. She was able to give each child what they needed despite the varying needs of a classroom full of children. It was educators like her that led me to want to become a molder of young minds myself. I hope to have an impact on young people similar to the impact she had on my young life. As any quality educator knows, our job is far more than just playing with children all day. We have a duty to offer children their education in an engaging and meaningful manner. This means paying attention to the needs and interests of the children and building curriculum based around these needs. We cannot just implement a curriculum that we are interested in or that we want the children to take interest in. This goes against our professional duty to the children in our care. This includes, in my opinion, focusing too much on themed activities based around traditionally Christian holidays like Christmas and Easter. We also have a duty to aid children who struggle, those with behavioral problems, and those with disabilities. We must make our classroom accessible and comfortable for all our students. We must be diligent in ensuring our classroom is a space where every child has the same opportunities to learn and play. We must design our classrooms in such a way that each and every child can participate in every element of our class. We also have a duty to care for each of our children equally. Like Miss Casey, we cannot play favorites with our students. There may be children who are more difficult to work with, those that challenge us at every turn and seem to resist our efforts to educate them. We must treat these children with the same care and compassion that we treat those children who do not present us with these kinds of challenges. We must not ignore the quiet, reserved, or shy child in our classroom. We must not let frustrations with a child who is more rambunctious and wild dictate how we treat that child. We must treat every child with the same level of respect and dignity, for children are very observant and will easily notice any differences in treatment their classmates receive. Children will pay attention and internalize when another child is being treated better than others in their class, including themselves. We want to lead children into becoming caring and compassionate adults, and the best way to do this is to lead by example. We want them to treat each other and others in their lives with a basic level of respect at all times, so we must hold ourselves to the same standards. Another element of our professional duty to children involves observing, monitoring, and tracking each child's individual progress and development to make sure they work successfully towards achieving pre-established learning and behavioral goals. This means complying with all recording and reporting requirements outlined by national and provincial policies and procedures. This includes daily logs, incident reports, and medication administration. We must also meet with parents and other staff members in order to discuss behavioral and learning difficulties children may present. Overall, our duty to the children we educate is to give them the tools that they need to grow into productive and impactful members of society. We have to ensure that each child leaves our care with the skills and mindset of a functioning member of society. We must teach good habits, such as hand washing, especially in the current world. As adults, we take for granted many skills and habits and do not always realize that these are not things we inherently know how to do. These skills and habits must be taught by educators and families, and it is our duty to teach our children these skills and habits. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to my Ed Talk, and I hope that this information aids you in your journey to become a quality educator.